I'm back with more Space Marines because you guys voted on it and because I wanted to frustrate everyone who is like for the Emperor in my comment section on After Hours to no end, because apparently I got a lot of stuff wrong. Right, yeah, it was Lehman Russ that was actually in the Council of Nicaea that was against Magnus the Red. But you know what? The Emperor went along with it. So I stand by my assessment that the Emperor is a tool. That being said, let's play some Warhammer Space Marine, because Space Marines! Space Marines! I worked out an army recently. I think I'll do a video on it on the highlights channel. Not because anyone wants it. Magnus did nothing wrong. Ahriman did a few things wrong, but Magnus did nothing wrong. He was fine. He was just a good boy trying to be a psyker, and the Emperor was like, no. Well, Lehman Russ was, oh, okay, Mono King. There's not a lot to this game. It's just men in power armor yelling at each other. You don't really need to know much in order to follow this game. Spess. Yes. The Codex Astartes says blah 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 blah. Okay, well, that was on accident, first off. He microwaved his whole legion. He was trying to cure them of, like, horrible head-exploding syndrome. And he screwed up. He didn't mean to. He didn't mean to microwave every single person under his command. He rolled with it. You had a heart attack. Wow, that's not a good day. Controller, you want to work with me here? To his credit, he didn't mean to. Yeah, Ahriman microwaved his legion. So, why? Okay, I guess I wasn't using a controller for this. I guess I was using my mouse? Alright, yeah, I guess I was.
Will get their supplies now.
Captain Titus, you are a man of your word, my lord. Thank you.
What is your situation, Lieutenant?
We're gathering our
Lieutenant. You guys want to talk about how it's October and we don't know anything?
Very well. My battle brothers and I must secure any operational Warlord-class Titans before the Orcs can loot them.
Because that's a thing. I mean, we have vehicles, and I realized that actually none of the vehicles that we have are ones that were in the original Codex, which means that essentially I can't build an Orc army yet because I don't know what half the stuff does. Gotta reload. I mean, right now, the only way to run orcs is something along the lines of Gazgul Thraka, 2 Weird Boys, and 30 Slugga Boys with Choppas. Well, 29 with, well, actually, 90? Yeah. 90 boys. 3 of which are knobs that have power claws. Or big choppas. Power claws seems to be the way to do it, though. And that's, like, pretty much going to be required for any orc army. I'd like it if we got some new boys boxes, because the boys box that we get right now is kind of crummy. Like, I'm not really a fan of that, to be honest with you. So, there's all those guys taken care of. I'm going to use that bolt rifle as much as possible. The plot of 40k doesn't make a lot of sense, so don't fret too much if you're not getting it. Like, just sort of assume that, like, whatever the most metal thing that could happen is happening, and you'll be fine. Because it's super metal. But that being said, like, that's a really boring way to run orcs. And I'd love to get some, like, vehicles going. I mean, I know, like, mech guns are good. I'm gonna be talking to the people in my, like, that actually play Warhammer a little bit here. I know, like, mech guns are good, as far as orcs go, anyway, for shooting and taking down tanks. But tank busters in a truck seems like a more efficient way of, like, dealing with vehicles. So it's just like, I don't know. I built an army, like I said, that is one that I want to talk about because it's the cheapest army that you could possibly build through Games Workshop. That's like 2,000 points. As far as I can tell, you can't have a Stampa as a warlord, and you need a warlord, or two Stampas would be the answer to that question. But that's also a really bad army. Wait, what are we talking about? Because I literally wasn't paying attention because it does absolutely not matter.
What in Gilliman's name is that?
Gilliman's name. It's a cool train.
The lieutenant not say these tracks went to the complex housing the Titans.
That thing is a battering ram.
Devil. Oh, I got 3 with that. I got the squig too, I think. Nice. Hi. Subtlety is not an orc's strong suit. Basically, psychic people tend to mutate if they don't meter their usage heavily. Thousand Suns didn't hold back to avoid the mutations. And yeah, that's the Thousand Suns. That's their lore. The orcs, these guys, they're technically speaking the most powerful psychic race in the universe, and none of their guns work, but they're too stupid to know that. So their guns work because they say they do. In the hands of anyone other than an orc, none of the guns they're shooting at us would actually work. They believe certain colors make things do certain things. For instance, red makes things go faster. Purple things are invisible. Yellow makes things stronger and more explodey. Another way you can do stealth is with checkerboard patterns, because the white parts of the checkerboard are you know, invisible during the day, and the black parts are invisible at night. Isn't that beautiful? I mean, yeah, I made a video explaining 40k lore, and it's actually pretty accurate now that I actually know about it. Like, I went back and watched it, and I'm like, yeah, that's more or less right. This game is just a real basic cover-based shooter that happens to be in the 40k. Oh, no. Oh, shit. Yeah, the Blood Axes are the ones that wanna... They're the heavily regimented ones. It's not cover-based, because you can't really use cover, that's true. But yeah, the Rebel Orcs are the ones that, you know, want to have rules. And they go around saluting each other because they know that that's a thing that people do. Oh, shit. Why didn't they... Is there a dive roll button? Yes, it's space. Ow. Oh, shit. Alright, can you take care of those? See, there you go. That's what I wanted. Okay, there's more coming. Okay, that's a problem. There we go. Got a melee for health. Yeah, but I don't want to really melee an exploding dude. I play a lot of Kill Team. What even is Warhammer? It's a tabletop game. That doesn't surprise me, Cole.
Time to impact.
No more than 6 minutes.
Time enough.
Alright. Stop the orc battering ram. doable. I need to get some melee kills, though. That's where it's going to be a problem. Like Monopoly? Sort of, I guess. There it is. Okay, cool. Now I'm back up to full. I wonder if I'm going to fight anyone other than orcs. Oh, jeez. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. No. Ow. All right. Oh, shit. Okay. What are the Tau supposed to be? They're like the newcomer race. They're a really young race. So they're like... all like, oh, hey, guys. Like, you know, we can make this happen. We can be, like, great and happy and all together. You know? And then every other race in the universe was like, no! Yeah, I was hitting the E button instead of the F button. And E is finish them, and F is stun. And it just did not work out. Actually, I gotta... I forgot how to blow them up. That'll work. Oh, it's R, apparently. It's not right click, because that's like that. Okay, where'd that guy go? Okay. Oh, shit. Did someone... Yeah. Hi. How are you doing? Yeah. Necrons are... they're... I don't know. What army I end up maining is going to really depend on how good or bad the Orc Codex is, and how much it gets nerfed afterwards. All the rumors say that it's going to be good, but I may not have enough money to be able to play Orcs, because Orcs are expensive. I'll play them in Kill Team regardless, because they're great. They're probably, like, my favorite. It swaps between them and, like, Chaos, particularly like Alpha Legion. Those guys are cool. Flemidus, thank you for 14 months of support. Because, like I said, like, you need to buy, like, 30 boys, and each pack of 10 boys, or 11 boys, excuse me, is, like, 30 bucks. So 30 times, well, what is that, 9? To get 90 of them? Not counting that you need to buy, like, Gazgul, who's, like, 15... 15 or 40, I forget. The weird boys are 15, I think that's it. And there's probably going to be a new Gazgul model, which will be like the model that you have to use, and it's like,
When I get to that weapon.
I don't know if I can go... Oh, right, what's the Berserk button? There we are. It's pretty good. It's definitely a fan kind of game. I don't know if you would actually like play it. What's the button to go like rage mode? Because I feel like that's fairly important. Combat controls. Not execution. I need to know what the button is to go like crazy. Options, controls. Q? It's Q or T. We'll try both. Next time I get close to one, I'll try Q or T. Alt F4? Alt F4 is probably it. Such a good orc vehicle. Q is grenades, try T. Okay, I'll try T. What am I shooting at here? Because I feel like I'm not hitting whatever it's supposed to be. Okay.
Forget, never forgive.
Orcs are fun. Orcs are really... No, orcs are more like... Party boys? Maybe? Like, orcs are like orcs in every other universe. Just, they're cooler because they have space guns. They're kind of dumbasses, but it's great. Alright, so A, E, and then 2... Soccer hooligans. That's a good description. I'm not shooting something that I need to. I'm gonna wait until my armor comes back. Yeah, orcs' primary transport is just strapping engines to a rock and going, yep, that'll do. Hi. They have, like, no concept of friendly fire. They don't really give a shit, because, like, if you get in the way of someone else trying to kill, then they'll kill you for getting in the way. Most of their vehicles they get are, if they work, are just sort of other races' vehicles, but they take all the safeties off. So that way it goes faster. It's not smart, it's just cool. Like this thing, they just welded some stuff to, and they're like, yep, that'll do. Get that armor back. I only get about 3 or 4 shots before I gotta, like... That was almost bad. I should probably use this as a time to, like... I don't really know how that was enough damage, because I don't feel like I was shooting at that point, but it worked, so whatever. Cool, guys, don't look at explosions! Yeah, if orcs started believing they were immortal, it would be a huge problem. In fact, it's theorized the only reason that the God Emperor of Mankind is still alive after the Horus Heresy, where the half the humans decided to worship like
The
Satan.
Manufactorum still holds.
Basically, I'm simplifying here. But people like
Cannot hold for long.
it's believed that the only reason that
Hurry.
the Emperor may be still alive is because that the orcs believe he's still alive, and so therefore he is. Oh, that guy just doesn't have an arm.
What's that servo skull doing?
Trying to deliver a message. Must be damaged. The seal of the Inquisition. Interesting.
You alive?
What is the Inquisition doing here?
We're about to find out.
This is Inquisitor Drogan. I need urgent assistance at Manufactorum Majakis. They're after the experimental device. The device is safe for the time being. I've drawn them off. But now I'm trapped. If I die, you must keep the device out of enemy hands. Or he'll be unstoppable. I needed more time. Was nearly ready.
Cool story, Skull, dude.
An experimental weapon.
We need to find the Inquisitor before the orcs do.
I feel like the orcs aren't the main one behind this, because I know in
Remain alert.
I forget which one it was. It wasn't it was Dawn of War, right? The Eldar kind of like put some orcs in the middle between them and what they were trying to do and the humans.
Serve the machine god by joining corpse removal crews at your designated evacuation center.
Captain, look. The orcs
What?
must be operating that crane.
They will not stop
What?
until they break through that gate.
We must disable that crane.
Oh, that. I like how all of my grenades missed. There's something else more dangerous nearby, but I'm just gonna chase these dudes because they're going the way towards whatever that dangerous thing is. Alright. So rage mode really isn't anything more than I just do more damage, right? Oh shit. I was shooting at the wrong guy there for a minute. Okay,
We
great.
shall know no fear.
You had to do execution on big bads without QTEs. I don't know how to do that. Yeah, I don't know if it's really important to tell the entire story of Warhammer 40k. The more important bit is, like, I mean, honestly, it's mostly told from this perspective of the humans because we care about them. The humans have become Luddites of sorts.
Captain, look. The orcs must be
And that's kind of become a problem for them because they just believe it's heresy to, like, change previous technology because they don't really know how it works. So, and I say sort of because, like, innovation is a problem. But if you find, like, an old, like, blueprint, it's cool to use that. There are some guys that decided against doing that, and they joined the heresy because they wanted to, like, make new things. Are the humans the Brotherhood of Steel? Yes. I need to read some of the books, but yeah. Yeah, the modern lore is kind of spotty. Honestly, I would care about, like, your faction and how it has to deal with your opponent's faction. And that's generally good enough. Like, learn the lore of your own faction and then you're good. Not the sharpest AI, I'm gonna just say it. Alright, and then when that door opens up, I just start lobbing grenades in. Okay. That's nice and fluffy, though. Get all of them? Alright, great. F button to swing, yeah. That not sharp AI did kill you, though. But they're playing the orcs right. Like, it's just like, anytime you see them, it's just a fuck ton of them. And that's how you play them. Just make a fuck ton of orcs. Pretty bold there? Yeah, I guess. I don't really know what I'm doing, to be honest with you.
Forward.
Oh.
Clear out the orcs.
No, I don't have an easy way of doing this, so... no, I actually have to go through that. Alright, here we go. Oh, shit. Hooray! Grenade launcher, I'm out of ammo on the grenade launcher. And out of grenades. So. Cool, do I get to pilot this thing? Nice!
Number 2 control deck, do you read?
This is Captain Titus of the Ultramarines. Identify yourself.
This is Corporal Antioch, sir. That is, my lord.
I need access to the Manufactorum, Corporal.
There is a service lift in the hangar directly below where you drop the cargo, my lord. We can meet you there.
Stand ready. We will be there shortly. Titus out.
Alright. So now we go where? Can I just go through the window? Might be faster. No, I gotta go all the way back, don't I? Oh no, I've got this button to press that literally just says button.
Handful of guardsmen holding that huge gate. They cannot last long.
Did manage to bring the access point.
More humans to kill!
Robbing the orcs of their numbers.
That's about as good as I could have done there. Oh. Those are technically orcs as well. Sort of. Orcs are just fungus. And so the squigs are just a different version of the same fungus. All orcs are hairless unless if they get a hair squig, and then that just sort of like merges with them, and they become one thing. So if a orc has any hair in this, note that he took one of those things, more or less, and just like taped it to his head until it became one creature. Orcs are great. Like, everything else in Warhammer makes a lot of sense and is, like, really edgy and dark and, like, sad and, like, it's awful and stuff. But orcs are just, like, they're out to have a good time. And their idea of a good time is murder.
Get the boss!
Orcs are considered comedic relief. They're too dumb to understand that they don't really stand a chance, and that's what makes them stand a chance. Actually, they do a lot better if they knew what they were and what they were doing. That they were, like, created by Cthulhu, more or less, to just, like... Who's shooting me? Like, orcs get sick if they don't fight. Need some health real quick. Goblins have a much more important role in the fantasy. I mean, like, goblins are more, or the Gretchens, or Grots, are just, like, they're meant to, like, put things together. I mean, the vehicles wouldn't work without the Grots, because the Grots need to get to the tiny little bits and, like, control the engines that they forgot to, like, well, not really forgot, but they just took the, like, any of the security measures or anything that would make it safe. They turned that off, and they're like, alright, Grots, go ahead and get in there and fix that. Thank you for the 25 dog bits. It's very kind of you. That's why I like the orcs, is because it's so stupid that it's wonderful. Like, while everyone else is having an edgelord fest. Like, the humans, like, they just, like... I mean, these guys, these are, like, the superhumans, like, sons of the Emperor, you know? Well, sons of the sons. They're grandchildren of the Emperor, sort of, kind of. They're clone-ish, not really gene seeds. Whatever, it's dumb. But, the Imperium, like, the regular-ass warrior, like, soldiers in the Empire, like, their life sucks ass.
The lift is this way.
Hence why there's just, like, droves of them getting killed. Sort of Captain America combined with Judge Dredd. A lot of the Space Marines were based on Judge Dredd. So, yeah. Oh. There's a hole in the floor. That means there's going to be a battle in here. I'm hearing some battle music. I'm hearing some war happening. I'm all set. Let's do this thing. There it is. The door's opening.
Orcs! An entire horde!
Antioch, hold the lift. We have orcs inbound.
Oh, God. You guys just handle the rest of them. I'm gonna handle the guys that I can. Oh, okay. Or not. Hi there. Who are the elves and the dwarves? I don't think there are dwarves in 40k, but the Eldar are definitely the elves. They act like elves. All high and mighty. But they're the ones who fucked another god into existence because they were so up their own ass about how cool they were, they made the BDSM god. Because the way gods and, like, psychic powers and magic works in this universe is, like, the collective conscience of, like, enough beings makes creatures exist. So for the Eldar, it's, like, the god of, like, perfection and sexual depravity and stuff like that. For the Orcs, it's Mork and Gork. Gork being brutal but cunning, and Mork being cunning but brutal. They created a meme god. I don't know if meme god is the right idea. There's other gods like, you know, Khorne, which is the god of war and, like, brutality, I guess. Oh shit, he's here. Please be stunned. Oh, that just straight up killed him. Oh, for some reason that gained me health. Maybe doing that ability gains me health? I didn't realize that. This is not good. Hey guys. Oh hey, they're Imperial Guard here now. Look at them using laser pointers as if that's gonna do shit. There it is.
Corporal Antioch?
Yes, my lord.
You have been an inquisitor.
Yes, Lord Drogon. We have not seen him for several days.
Oh,
Has
look
the
at you.
Liberation fleet arrived, my lord?
The fleet is still en route, Corporal. The Ultramarines are here as a vanguard.
I think that's the idea, Flammidus, but there's a little bit of, like,
I see.
argument on whether or not
facility
the
and its
Emperor is,
titans remain
like,
secure.
dark god or not.
All I can say for certain is that no orc has breached this gate, my lord.
Contact
You really sure about that shit? Because I've been fighting orcs for, like, several minutes. Which way were you defending?
Now have a viable approach from orbit.
What of the colonel and his staff?
They did not survive.
Humans are so tiny, yeah. The gene seed makes these guys big. But these guys, their life sucks. They get conscripted to do all sorts of stupid shit. Like, they just, like, and it's just, like, to the point that they don't really even, like, know what's going on with the guys they've conscripted. They just tell them to go do something, and then they forget to send them enough guns. Ah, okay. That's perfect. Huh. So there are no orcs past this point, you say?
At last, a place the orcs have not stained.
For now, I doubt even dropping that cannon on them will convince orcs to back away.
Indeed. We must find
I mean, the Death Corps are really super starry about, like, trying to betray the Emperor that one time, so now they're just suicidal.
Focus. Meet your quota. Increased productivity gains high favor from the machine god.
The Machine God is a little bit heretical, but we let him get away with it because if we didn't, then they wouldn't make cool guns for us anymore. Aren't there quadrillions of Imperial Guardsmen? It's kind of why they don't, like, try to make sure they're okay. There's more Guardsmen, there are more, like, planets where people come from than there are Manufactorum planets, like the one we're on. So, like, there aren't enough guns to go around for every single man, woman, and child that wants a gun. And we need a lot of fighters, and we don't have enough food, so...
Titan Invictus seems unused, you mean? Is this invasion not enough to bring up the War Titans?
It takes hundreds to get a war titan operational, Sergeant. Without them, it sits idle.
So this is not the same thing as the, Is this like the Titans, the Imperial Knights? This is a different vehicle, right? Because I've only played one game against a guy that had an Imperial Titan, and it was stupid. Like, stupidly overpowered.
Captain, this is an auger station.
A what?
I can scan for the Inquisitor's life signs.
Access authorized.
There. A lone human.
Identity confirmed. Drogon. Ordo Xenos.
Titans are different than... Knights are way smaller than that. Okay, that's what I thought, because I'm like... I'd be up at least to its knee if it was a... Warlord is a class of Titan. See, I haven't played any of the... What is it? The Titan style thing? More like the... In-between between a Dread and a Titan. Okay. Yeah, Dreadnought. That makes sense.
Please rectify.
What do you want me to do? So there's definitely no orcs in this entire area. Hold on, there's a plot here. Let me take this. Back when collectibles were important. Humans don't invent new stuff. Inventing new stuff is heretical. So instead they just, you know... look up old, like they try and find old blueprints, and if they find an old blueprint, they go with it. Whereas the, like, chaotic version of the AdMech just make new well, the God Emperor is kind of dead. Sort of. He's on life support. One of his sons kind of went ape shit and decided to try and kill him.
Not directly, but I can boost Vox range.
Do it.
Access authorized. Ultramarines chapter.
Here, Captain.
Ultramarines, this is Captain Titus. Are you receiving?
Captain, this is Sergeant Midas. Squad Solidus is on the ground and making for our objective.
New orders, Midas. We are at Manufactorum Ajakis and have located the Titan Invictus. I need Solinus to come secure the Invictus while I divert to a priority alarm.
On our way, Captain. Midas out.
Made a smiley face on the skull. Thank you for the 5 bits. I thought he was going to open the door for me, but... Like, a lot of the 40k universe is like different variations of body horror. Can't we revive him with orcs and put into slavery? Well, if they aren't killing... If orcs aren't allowed to kill, they just become, like, morbidly obese and then die. Someone tried that once. Plus, like, that's heresy. Generally speaking, most things that you would think would be a smart idea for the Emperor, like the Imperium, to do is heresy.
Pipes. The orcs are in the pipes.
You say that as if I give a shit. I want to fight orcs. I mean, like, even, like, the Imperium is full of body horror. Look at the AdMech. That's not natural. You're not supposed to look like that. Is streaming heresy? Probably, yeah, absolutely. Isn't this game free? It was for a little bit on Humble Bundle. I don't know if it is anymore, but I picked it up when it was free. It's free heresy. It's free heresy. I did the little hand motion, too. Alright, hold this.
Transmission to Inquisitor Lord Sharp. My lord, the research facility is operational ahead of schedule, thanks to the tech priests. I've already begun my work to create a stable energy matrix. Harnessing these unorthodox energies is proving more promising than I could have dreamed.
Did the multiplayer pick back up because it was free? I don't know. I've been saying it for a while. I'd really, really like it if the guys who did Day of Infamy did a 40k inspired game. Not too many. There's a few that joined the Tau, but they're kind of rare. Generally speaking, you're either, like, obsessed with heresy or demons.
Ordo Vinesauce.
Repeat authorization.
Drogon, prepare the power source for immediate release.
What the?
Pass. Disregard all safety protocols and...
Repeat authorization.
Hey, what's up? So yeah, his head has no right looking like that.
Drogon?
I don't know the story yet, but that guy I'm just gonna shoot.
I am Drogon. And you are...
Captain Titus of the Ultramarines. We received your distress call, but you seem to have weathered the enemy's attack.
I am soldier and scientist, both, Captain.
What is the status of the experimental device?
The power source is running the entire manufactorum from the generator room.
This device is a fuel source, not a weapon?
It is a complex device and an unstable one. If the orcs find it, they'll try and take it apart. It could detonate with enough force to destroy the entire planet.
Then we must move
I'd probably choose Chaos.
And for that, Captain, I need your aid.
What do the studs on their heads do? Look cool, I would assume?
Inquisitor Drogon.
I'm a psyker. My psychic abilities are controlling the bleeding.
Very well.
Yeah, alright. Yeah, honestly, being like
Xenos life form detected.
Tower, basically like mecha anime.
You trying to steal my titans? Steal my loot? I'll rip your guts right out your throat! The orc himself! I'm gonna put your head on a spike, Space Marine!
Everyone get behind cover and let's just wait for them to come to us. It's orc shooting, they're not gonna hit us, just stay away. Where's he at? I think he's over there somewhere. Just walk down the little pathway a little bit. Yeah, that's totally it, Bulba. They just don't know that that's how it works. And so they have mech boys who their job is to, like, make things, but generally speaking, it's just like, if it says this is a safety lever, just break that shit off. We don't need it. Now paint it red, throw some skulls on it, and now it's cool. They're like ultra psychics, but also stupid. Yes. Yes, now you're getting it. That's how orcs work. There was one time that the Imperial Guards ran out of ammo, and the orcs were running at them, so they just started making, like, pew 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 sounds, and it worked because the orcs believed that they had guns still. And they just died because they were getting shot with lasers, because that's what pew 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 means. I love orcs so fucking much. You have no idea. Invisible nuke. You could probably kill all of, like, the things that the Imperium are trying to kill by just convincing orcs that X, Y, or Z things are, like, a thing.
But he did, Drogon.
Like, a certain symbol, when looked at, is, like, just killed. Alright. Yeah, orcs are fun to play on the tabletop because your opponent will just be like, what the fuck are you doing? Most of the time. I'm supposed to get down there somehow. Did I see a ramp at some point? Like, how the fuck do I get down there? Oh man, yeah, you could do some crazy stuff. If you did some, like, Penn and Teller shit, Yeah, that would probably like just break them mentally.
Marine recognized.
Plasma pistol.
Granted.
Sun, I thought that said Smurfy. Plasma pistol fires balls of superheated plasma. Can fire quick shots or powerful charge block. Yeah, okay. Cool. Cool, gotcha.
We must get to that lift.
Where? Where are you pointing? What are we doing? The orcs were really disappointed when they found out that the one guy that went toe-to-toe with their big, like, boss dude, Gazgul Thraka, when they found out, like, when they actually saw him, they were like, oh, that guy's just like normal human size. That sucks. Oh, it's a weird boy.
My boys want to give you a proper greeting.
These are their, like, proper psychers. Sometimes they just, like, take their stick away from them, which, like, controls their psychic power, and use that as a bomb.
Just making me mad.
Yes!
Space Marines to kill. Kill you for that. Huh? Crush the sniper.
I don't know what he's thinking holding a shield. If he had a if he got rid of his shield and just got another axe, then he'd be killing twice as much. What kind of fucking orc is that? Was there ever a smart orc? Mech boys are arguably smart. Gazgul came up with a really good idea to get everyone together and have a really big war. Any of the orcs that worship Mork are a little bit smarter. Was there ever an orc that sided with the humans? I don't know of any. No.
Suspended above a venting shaft.
Suspended.
Yes. In case of catastrophic overload.
I mean, as far as like
shunted away into the depths.
the 40k universe, orcs have got it figured out. Just kill everything. Feed off of war exclusively and you'll be fine.
Ah, yes. Here we are.
You're evil.
Let a spaceman smile in here. Yes, a byproduct of the device's functioning.
You're evil, I know it. I don't really know how weird boys work beyond, like, the stick thing. Yeah, orcs occasionally, especially like freebooters or blood axes, will team up with humans, but not really like be on their side. Like they're mercenaries. Speaking of, orcs pay for things in teeth, like actual literal orc teeth. And so if they're a little bit like broke, they just go and punch another orc. Yes.
Understood.
I didn't actually listen to you there. What?
Brothers, guard the access points.
I have engaged the decoupling sequence, Captain. We must keep the chamber secure until the power source is exposed.
Identity confirmed. Drogon, Ordo Xenos.
What? I missed an axe earlier in the level. Well, I got this one, so this one works.
Warning. Primary containment fixture disengaged.
There. The primary shield is open, Captain. Head into the central chamber.
I thought that was an orc over there. What would happen if the orcs killed everything? They fight each other, so it's okay. Also, Korn, the god of war, feeds off of war.
Captain, the war boss.
Hey! I'm not really hiding.
Captain. The power source will be free of the generator shortly.
Oh shit.
Head over to the servitor station and activate it. It will retrieve the power source and get it into its canister.
Monkey thing what you want, space.
Do the little orcs do anything aside from being cannon fodder? Sometimes they help the other orcs do things. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Rabbit Captain. Force the power source into its canister. Quickly!
You know, I'm working on it, and I keep getting hit, so... let's maybe just do this thing. There it is. Okay, it just everyone goes away when I touch the button. Let me guess, this is warp energy and he's actually a bad guy. Let me guess he's actually evil. I have this thing now.
Sidonus, Leandros, respond.
Captain, the Inquisitor insisted you could not have survived.
Well, I did, and I have his precious power source.
We set a rendezvous in Hab Center Andris. These tunnels will spit us out there eventually.
Fine. Continue heading toward the Hab Center.
Who will win, the Doom guy or the Warp? I think the Doom guy is entirely... I don't know much about Doom lore, but I would say the Warp does, or at least Khorne does, because every time that, like, the Doom guy, like, shows up to, like, kill things and be mad about killing things, Khorne would get bigger and stronger, and so he would just keep sending, like, dudes after the Doom guy. And... so, the Doom guy would more or less act as a battery for him. So, I'm gonna go with, Khorne, sort of. It's just sort of a stalemate that works. But the Doom guy gets stronger with more kills, so it's just gonna be like a... Against any other god, I feel like the Doom guy would win. Like, against Tzeentch, he'd probably win. Nurgle, he'd probably win. Slaanesh, he'd probably win. But against Khorne, I feel like it's, yeah, an immovable object versus an unstoppable force. Like, you have something that feeds off of being, like, having murder happen. And then you have a guy that wants to murder everything. Like, this is not, like... I feel like Khorne would love that. It's a bit of a paradox. I don't feel like the Doom guy would die. I don't think Khorne could kill him. So, in order to kill Khorne, you need eternal peace. I don't really know how you would kill him. And that's the problem with the Imperium, is like, all of this, like, anytime someone from the Empire that, like, wills to live, Nurgle, the god of death, well, not really death, more disease and life, gets stronger. Every time someone wants to get, like, better at their craft or, like, wants to do kinky sex stuff, Slaanesh gets stronger, you know? Every time someone wants to kill, or, like, you know, have honor in battle, Khorne gets stronger. Well, Nurgle is the god of all life. It just happens to be also, like, bacteria, like the Black Death. Like, those are microbes. They deserve to live, as far as, you know, Nurgle is concerned. Which just happens to mean that other things will die. But he just wants to have a balance in that. I'm very much oversimplifying things. And then Tzeentch is just sort of like, if you want to be a better psyker, if you want to, like, really change how things work, then
It's a fight now.
that's what Tzeentch is about.
Smash those space marines.
Neat. Was that because I shot the pipe, or was that because I shot him with, like, the... No, that was because of that. Okay. Yeah, Tzeentch will intentionally lose some battles, which is weird. But it's because he's, like, doing 5-dimensional chess the whole time. Nah, it took exactly that to kill you. Did I miss something that I was supposed to break? No, I'm making progress. I'm going where I need to go. Okay. Is there anyone here? If you're interested to see what my army is, my, like, world's cheapest, like, army, not counting eBay, but buying straight through GW. That's actually a functional, good army. Let me know, and I'll make a video on that. And I'll probably make a video on it either way, but it just... That's how I can actually gauge interest. I don't think there's a whole lot of people that actually want to watch me play this, but I get to be a nerd for, like, a bit, and that's great. Oh, shit. I died.
For yourself.
Yeah, it was bad. It's not the best army you could do, but I'm honestly considering buying it just because when I've tried it, like when I've played, like, with proxies, it's pretty decent. It might be able to win a tournament. It's not the best army you could build, but it's not a bad army. I like his little, like, F as you go through it. Okay. Bolters, I think, are explosives. Like, they're sort of like shotguns, but also, like, explosives. They're not nice. You don't want to be shot with a bolter. Oh, jeez. I'm dying. I don't really know what happened there.
Spend it well.
I feel like I'm losing these fights. I keep hitting that explosive pipe there, and it's really fucking me up. Okay. Okay, there's an explosive right there. Let's, yeah, detonate it without killing ourselves. Okay. It's the big knobs that I'm having troubles with. Oh, hey, you got me. Good job. Oh, I have not fought you before. Dude with a big chopper. Oh shit. Oh, okay. Oh.
Purge the enemy.
Okay. Space brains! E for finisher, not F. Yeah, I keep pressing the wrong way around and both times, and it's fucking me out. Letterboxes! Oh, shit. I'm not a fan of that. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Oh, that's cheap, game. Will I show you Herman later? I think I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. I've been live for a bit, and I just need to get up and kind of feeling a little sick to my stomach, so I might stop at the next save point. But in the very least, I'm gonna run a 2-minute ad and get up. So I'll be right back. Give me 2 minutes. BRB. And I'm back. How you guys doing? I forgot to link it earlier, but I got a thing that I'm selling, an art. If you want to take a bid on it, it's right there. It ends Monday, if I remember correctly. I'm probably just going to be streaming a little bit more because I think Herman needs to get out and about, and my stomach's killing me for some reason. So, but yeah, this game is one of the few good. One of the few good Warhammer games. Do I accept kidneys as Craigslist? What? No. No, it's not on Craigslist. It's on eBay. And I don't think eBay deals in kidneys. Maybe it does. Melt-A-Gun, yes!
Ultramarines chapter. Access granted.
Stalker Bolter. Alright. Vulcan assault pattern, Melt-A-Gun fires scorching plume of molecular. I don't know. This is all bullshit tech. Whatever.
Even here, the tech priests honor their machine god.
Space Marines to kill.
It does that. That's what it does. Do it then. It's short range. It's really good at taking down tanks in the tabletop game. Like, that's what you want to use. If your opponent has a tank, light vehicles mostly, but using one of those, good stuff. Hey. I mean, you're gonna use that more so than it's a radiation gun. Listen, it's cooler if it glows. You gotta understand that that's how 40k works. Do they need to do the Gothic architecture on top of the industrial architecture? No, but it's cooler that way. Do they need to put seals of, like, purity and, like, whatever on everything? Yes. But it's cool, right? They don't have auto hits anymore, man. They practically do, but in modern 8th edition, they don't auto hit.
We're almost out of sterile dressings. I haven't even begun to treat the new burn victims yet.
You can't treat them. Give them something for pain, but that is all.
I am the Magos Biologus. No
Magos Biologus.
Beyond me.
You are in a triage situation. Observe, analyze, and decide who we can save.
That's, like, that makes it sound all cold and calculated, but that's actually just how medicine works in survival situations. Like, if they look fucked up, like, generally speaking, from what I learned from being a street medic, if someone's screaming, they're okay. Like, I know that seems fucked up and backwards, but if they're screaming, they're still okay enough that they want to be alive. If they're not screaming, there's something wrong with them. Assuming that they look fucked up in the first place. Those guys you need to put your attention into first and foremost. Everyone else, like, if they're screaming, they're... Oh, can you not... Oh, come on. Can I just get more ammo? There was a character named Obi-Wan Sherlock Colossi. He was an Inquisitor. Is that real? That's dumb. I love Warhammer. It's so good. Dawn of War 1 I played a lot of, and I played all the expansions for that. I did not play 2. 3 apparently was a farce. Where am I looking? Oh, behind me? What is this thing? Is it another cool gun?
Adeptus Astartes recognized. Access authorized.
Super Fury. Alright, so... Cool. Pressing T is better. He said shoot him again, so I did. That's what he wanted. You gotta worry about the guys who are, like, most savable and are in most danger first. Then you go up the line from that. Because the guys that are, like, not doing great, but they're still, like, trying to be alive, they'll be okay. Like, you can get to them in a minute. But the guys that don't know if they're gonna make it and they're, like, freaking out, or just not freaking out anymore because they've accepted that they're not okay anymore, those guys you need to get to real fast. Like, those guys you get to the hospital immediately. I'm not a doctor, but yeah. Vermintide was pretty good. Vermintide 1 and 2 I've enjoyed. I played a little bit of the first one, and I played the second one for a bounty. And they were, like, legitimately good games, but I liked 40k lore more. Can you not? Have I heard of Dr. Amigo? No. I have a feeling you're going to tell me about him, though. Is he a real thing, or what is that?
When did humans get so big?
That guy was still going for it. I've got side mouse buttons, and I want to see if they do anything. And they do. Oh, hey, it's you.
Titus. Well met, brothers. Any idea of our position?
Should be nearing an access point to the surface. The air smells a bit cleaner.
I've had enough of tunnels. Let's get out of here and find the Inquisitor before the orcs do.
You can auto-execute the grots for free health. I need to start doing that. We'll get to the next save point, and then I'll probably call it there. I have no idea if anyone wants to watch this. Based on the view count live, not too many people, but I'm having a good time. So I might finish it all the same. I like talking about Warhammer. There's not really a outlet for that, aside from, I guess, just what I do already, like go and play Warhammer on the weekend with people, but
success is measured in blood, yours or your enemies.
This game is great. I've never watched you before this. Normally I don't play Warhammer stuff. What am I playing right now? I'm playing Vinesauce, which is currently broken. I'm playing Yakuza 0, which is great. I'm playing Darkwood, which is a top-down horror game. I've been playing Minecraft on a weekly basis with my friend Mike on Mondays. Oh, hi there. I've been playing some Magic Arena. I noticed there's another bounty for that, so I'm absolutely going to be doing that sometime this weekend. Because I played it without it being a bounty once. Well, I played it twice on stream. Once was for the bounty, and the second time was just because I had a cool deck I wanted to show off. But I'll probably do that at some point, because, I mean, like, if they're willing to pay me twice for the same game, especially one that I actually enjoy, sure, alright. I don't feel like the Dawn of War games would be very interesting to stream. Not that this one is for a lot of people, but the hell is a bounty? So Twitch has a thing where if you're a partnered streamer on Twitch, they'll pay you to play certain games. Well, the devs will set up a cash pool that they'll divide up amongst, you know, a certain number of people. And depending on how many viewers you have depends on how much they pay you. So, could be like nothing, could be a couple $100. The first round was not a bounty. The first round of first time I streamed Magic the Gathering, it was. This is not a bounty. I'm just playing this because I want to. There was a Warhammer bounty. I played that. It was okay. I didn't hate it, but I don't really see myself going back to it. It's a nice little system because it's just like it hooks me up with like devs that want me to stream their games. Now, some of them are garbage, and I just don't do those ones.
At last, away to the surface.
Are there still guys behind us? Is what's his name coming? Are you coming? Okay, I'm just gonna keep going. I'm gonna assume that that guy figures it out. He'll probably get teleported. Is 40k a sequel to Warhammer? So Warhammer and Warhammer 40k may or may not be in the same universe.
Report to your designated
40k is a spin-off that got way more popular. I think that's right.
Hoped to gain by slaughtering so many.
That's what they have fun.
Demoralize the militia.
Cruel, but effective.
Oh, hey,
This
Alma.
was no strategy of war. For orcs, this was sport.
Exactly. It's fun to kill. That's how orcs do. You gotta understand that that's their MO. So, like, what are orcs doing at any given time? They're not hiding in wait.
medical supplies.
Because if you're hiding, you're not killing. I like the statue of the guy holding a TV screen. It's pretty good. There you go. That's one of our asteroids that I was talking about. That's how they get orcs onto the planet. They don't really get space travel, so they just put engines on an asteroid and then point that at a planet, and then there you go. It's a rock. Spelled without a K.
More of them.
Our plan is unchanged. Get the Inquisitor and the power source off-world.
Titus, if they take over the Manufactorum, we will have a damnable time getting them out.
We are Ultramarines. Orcs are not a problem.
If we had a week,
Space brains.
by then the orcs
That's
would
someone's
have worked
arm.
out how to dismantle the Titans.
Hey, Herman. Is it time for me to stop? Is that a Luda? What is that supposed to be? He's got goggles.
Orc rocket launchers on the high ground.
Well, shit. Oh, hey, there's an armory right there. Yeah, let's try that thing.
Base Marine recognized.
There we go. A las gun is... You use this to take down tanks as well. It's a little bit excessive to be killing, like, anything other than a tank with, but... We're fighting orcs, so excess is kind of the MO right now. I'm not even seeing what's left of them.
Evacuation center Theta is no longer safe refuge. Remain calm.
The Xenos haven't left a single structure undamaged.
Or unblooded.
Xenos is just anything that's not human. Or a demon.
Is unacceptable. Transgressors face severe remedial.
Report to Lord Sharp. The Fabricator General of Gryia shares
It's a little bit excessive to take out just boys, but it's great for taking out vehicles. I'm just going to put it down while I use this.
There is a risk that the power source may overload and destroy the entire facility, but it is an acceptable risk, and the tech priest does not need to know.
I hear something clicking along. I think that's just my guys behind me. Yeah, I just kind of left it there because, I mean, I want the Melta. I might just pop my thing right now so we can start healing.
Greenskins!
Is blood dripping? Oh, okay, I see. That's pretty metal. I'm working my way through painting 30 boys. I bought some boys on eBay because buying 30 boys at, you know, 90 bucks I think would be what it would cost me. I bought it for like 30 bucks. Much better deal. I love orc rockets. It's so good. They just, generally speaking, are going towards where they need to go, and that's good enough. Idea, paint some 40k stuff or Fallout stuff. I would do some 40k stuff just because I don't know what Fallout stuff you got. Getting the same... I mean, the only issue is this guy put it together and he did a weird-ass paint job and some weird shit together. I need to make sure that I'm not getting shot by those looters or whatever the fuck they are. Or tank boys. One of the two. I mean, just generally speaking, GW prices are not reasonable. But I am really excited for Kill Team Commanders. That looks great. Even though, like, the prices are probably going to be, like, 85 bucks. If they're closer to 50, I'll consider it, just because I want to have the rulebook, like, physically. And not like a weird photocopied version I got from someone. Orcs get too excited to shoot accurately. You gotta understand how excited they get. They're really, really, really happy to be fighting. They're all about that. What the fuck? There you go. Yellow can also be seen as wealth. The Bad Moons are known for how much money they've got. And the reason they have money is because their teeth grow real fast. So they just sort of like punch each other in the teeth. Orcs really only use automatic weapons or rockets. Green? Green is best. Green is... That's what green is. Hey guys, you might want to back up a little bit. I'm kind of hoping that we fight something other than orcs. Yeah, the melt-a-gun would be a better choice, but I'm out of ammo. I tried to figure out how to make orcs cheaper, and technically speaking, I think I kind of mentioned this. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Technically speaking, orcs have, like, if you just get 2 Stompas, that's the cheapest army you can buy, but it's not a it's not, right? Like, you don't have a warlord, so you can't be Battleforged. And in order to get enough orcs to make it so you are Battleforged, it ends up with you spending, like, way more than you're supposed to.
Pack up the food as best you can. Reports are that the orcs have already reached the manufactory. We need to leave as soon as we're together. I'll be home soon.
I think you're thinking a little bit too wide there, Loom. Like, orcs don't really have that much going on. Oh, hey there. Oh, God. Okay. So anyway, that guy's coming. Let's shoot him. How much health do my guys have? Because they're just standing there taking that shit. Oh, hi. Oh, jeez. Thanks for letting me know, guys. Mortal AI is the best shield. I'm beginning to think that the best idea is to just let them take stuff. Oh, I was talking about my guys. Like, they didn't really, like, let me know that there was a big dude running up on us. The problem with two Stompas is you can't... I mean, they don't have objective secured, but they're more than 3 inches around, so your opponent can't get on the objective. So there's one model on the objective, and though it doesn't have objective secured, it doesn't really matter, because one unit, without allowing them to get any more units, wins. Like, you still get the objective. Like, objective secured allows you to have it regardless of if you have one dude and they have 5 dudes that don't have that rule. But, it doesn't really matter, because it's like 5 inches around. It's not a good strategy, because the Stompa, while it looks good on paper, because you're like, wow, look at all those guns it's got. That's got to be awesome. It's not. Have you read anything on 8th? Yeah, I play 8th. Just a little bit of 8th. I'm working on having, like, a real big IRL army, so we don't have to use proxies anymore. The store I play, it says you can't park on top of objectives like that. There's nothing in the rules explicitly, so if you're playing an ITC tournament, you can totally do that. I'm working on building an orc army, and if that ends up being bad, I decided to stop buying stuff until the codex comes out, because if the codex says that orcs are bad, I didn't ever play 7th, so I didn't get to mess around with templates or anything like that. It's always been D6. Oh, Jesus! Okay. That's what they call all bombs. Okay. What's a codex? So you got your base rulebook, and then every faction in the game gets their own book. And orcs currently do not have a very specific rulebook for them. You have to use the Vinesauce 2, like, random assortment of guys book, which ends up not being very good.
There, Drogon said to meet at that monument.
You have Index. And if you're playing an Index army, which is, you know, Imperium and then Xenos 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, and then there's like a Chaos one. If you're playing the Index armies, you're not having a good time. I'm really excited for the Orc Codex as well, because it looks like it's going to be more strategies other than just 90 boys and Gazgul Thraka. Like, and that'll be great. But as it stands right now, like, the Stompa and the Codex is, like, not very good. It's got a whole bunch of shooting, but it only hits on 5s on a 6-sided die. You hit on 5s and 6s with orcs. And it's got, like, a billion guns, but rolling a 5 or 6 is the only thing that's going to do any damage. So you're generally speaking just shooting a whole bunch. It sort of acts like how those guys back there were shooting. They're not good at shooting. They're just shooting randomly. And it sort of works out, because if they shoot enough, if there's enough DACA, then you kill something.
Inquisitor Drogon, we need to get you off planet before we're overrun by orcs.
Stompas can't take Grot Gunners. That's custom Stompas.
Shielded power source. In the generator room, I saw it.
Almost.
You held raw energy from the warp. How are you still alive?
Space
The power
Marine.
source conducts warp energies.
The stuff of chaos. Heresy.
My work against the Xenos has the Imperium's blessing.
Can your blessed work help us against the orcs?
Heresy.
Research is of the utmost secrecy. The Imperium forbids its use without sanction.
Consider that your Imperial sanction.
Very well. The power source fuels an experimental weapon at my research facility. The Psychic Scourge.
Yeah, that sounds like a bad
It
idea.
could destroy the orcs.
You didn't think to bring up this scourge weapon before.
The Psychic Scourge has never been test-fired, Sergeant.
Now seems like a good time.
It could crack this planet in half.
That's fine.
We're out of options. We fire the weapon.
I mean, this planet's fucked. We gotta Exterminatus the shit out of this thing. I don't know why he's acting like Exterminatus is not what we're doing at this point.
My research laboratories. It is a fair distance. We will need transportation.
Captain, we aren't far from the plaza where Lieutenant Mira was headed.
Lieutenant.
Imperial Guard rally point.
They will have Valkyries. We can fly to the research facility.
Okay.
Let's find this Imperial Guard outpost.
So that was a save. Where are we at? I'm feeling a little bit better now that I took some, like, stomach medicine. So maybe let's do another 30 minutes. And then I'll call it. But yeah, I'm super excited for the Orc Codex. But I'm also, like, I'm trying to hold back, like, buying stuff. Because, like, we don't know what's going to be good. Vehicles are rumored to be good, considering how they keep talking about... like, they keep showing off new vehicles. That leads me to believe that they're going towards a more vehicle-heavy option, which is going to be good, because that would be a little bit cheaper, because vehicles, by and large, are cheaper than buying boys. Because a vehicle might be $65, but it's like 500 points or 400 points or something. A couple hundred points, anyway, out of a 2,000-point army. But, like, a box of boys, that's like 60 points out of a 2,000-point army. So you buy 2 of those and you got 120 points. Or you could just get a vehicle that's like... Oh, those are on our side. Never mind. Buy a bit of everything just in case the codex drops. I mean, but there's some stuff that's not even... Do you like that? I mean, like, that's generally speaking the way you play 40k. Like, orcs with Gazgul, with, like, Warpath casts. Like, that's well over 400 dice that you're throwing down every turn. That's probably gonna murder anything. Hitting on 3s, 2s if you got a war banner around. God, those guys are annoying. Alright. Shit. 400 dice a turn. Well, each boy gets 2 attacks. I think I did the math. The worst one you can buy, the worst possible army, like as far as money goes, that you could buy. And this was me actively trying to do this. Let me look it up. It's I believe it's Genestealer Cult. Let's see. As expensive as possible is Genestealer Cult, and it's just like 3 brigades of just guys, maxing out the number of guys, and then you get some boxes of Acolyte Icon wards with some Patriarchs. Neophyte hybrids. You get a bunch of those, and I think it's 2,000 points, and it will cost you well over $1,000. It's quite possibly the worst possible thing you could buy. It's not a good army. I think you have to deep strike half your army just because there's not enough table room on your side when you start to be able to actually put it all down. Like, in certain conditions. Most of them, really. Luckily, the rule is you have to have at least half of yours on the board, though, so... most of the armies that I'm building are around $500. Anything less than that is cheap, in my opinion. It does not always work out that way. But the army I came up with is, like, pretty cheap. If you're counting in the codex and stuff, it's, like, ridiculously cheap. But I'm going to save that for a video, but... well, it's not 500 figures. It's, I forget how many guys that is, but it's you'd have to use movement trays. Basically just like a piece of cardboard that all your guys connect into. And you just move that rather than moving them individually. Because actually moving all those guys individually is just bullshit. Oh, what the hell? He was stunned! What? I'm taking this. Get out of my way.
Inquisitor Drogon's alive. I can't believe we survived that.
Yeah, I can't believe that either. Kill him for his gun.
Inquisitor, your wound is slowing us down.
I can manage.
Brothers, take him to the Valkyries. I will draw the orcs off and meet you there.
Give the power source to the sergeant then, Captain.
No.
No, Drogon. The orc chieftain wanted the power source. When his orcs see I possess it, not you, they will follow me. Move out.
No.
Which route to the rally point, guardsman?
Bastion Primus is that way, man. But it's all important.
Are bolters SMGs? They're more like assault rifles that are made out of rockets and shotguns. Does that make sense?
Do not bring personal possessions to public evacuation.
They'll break your arm off if you actually tried to shoot them in real life, which is why the Sprains are special, because they're fine. Yeah, the bolters most of the time have like alternate fire modes, like combi scorchers or combi flamethrowers. I think is the official name, but whatever. Hammer. Yes. The rarest of the melee weapons. Each blow discharges a powerful blast from the hammer's dedicated power field. Ranged weapons are limited to a bolter and a pistol while wielding the thunder hammer. Mouse 2 plus to strike F and... yeah, okay. Gotcha.
Now to knock over some orc nests.
Am I trying to sneak here? Okay, that was not where I was supposed to go. Where am I trying to go here? Where do you want me to go, game? Because I can fly, so I could go through there. Is this where I'm supposed to be, game? Because I feel like I'm not supposed to be here. Yeah, this doesn't feel right. I'm not doing this right. Alright. Other way. What was it to, like, land? Go up. I can't really go up there. It's got to be... Oh, did I just go backwards? I just went backwards. There it is. I'm gonna use up the last of the bolter ammo. Might be alt fire. Oh, it's okay. There we go.
Whatever you're doing, Captain, keep at it.
I just walked into a couple of guys.
Way, leaving our path open.
No, I want to go around. I want to go around. Because there's a thing here. Alright, up again. Do orcs poop? I don't know. I don't even know if they eat, really. I think they have meat squigs. Too late. Space Wolf Ragnar gets pissed on in a bush. Okay. Let me just, like, vengeance launcher this thing. Where's my gun? I'm sorry. Oh, right, I can't use it somewhere in the thing. Yeah, that's not a guy anymore. I don't know what you want me to do here, game. That's not a guy anymore. I love stupid games like this. Like, I know, like, this is really not the most, like, I don't know. What's the word I'm looking? It's still trying to tell me to go over there. I like games like this. I like big shooty chunkin' dude games. I like shooty games. They're not great for streams, but they're fun. Like, I love that kind of thing. This is full fan service, and everything in this is so fluffy. And by fluffy, I mean it's like, this fits the lore so well. Like, the guardsmen just walking around, and they've got the little, like, plasma gun on, like, a turret thing, right? Little mount. And the Space Marine just walks up and picks it up and just starts shooting. Like, carrying it around like it's no problem. Like, that's so good. What the fuck? don't even know what I'm hitting anymore. It's, yeah, I mean, like, there's a lot of taking from, like, 80s action movies. Like, there's a guy named Sly Marbo, right? He's one of, like, one of the Imperial Guard's, like, main dudes. And he's literally just Rambo. Like, Sly Marbo is just Sylvester Stallone and Rambo spelled weird. Not anymore, it's not.
I am an instrument of the Emperor's will, Trooper.
And then the memes come out. Ah!
Aye, my lord. Master's plaza is just past his hab complex. It is swarming with the beasts.
Not for long.
He's got a little bit of Arnold from the Predator as well, but that's the kind of thing that you're looking at. Bad idea, dude. THQ made a lot of good games. I really don't know how they went out of business. Oh, there's more than one of these weird boys? I thought there was just one big weird boy that I had to worry about, but no, there's several of them. I'm getting achievements like no other. Most of them are like kill a billion dudes. I'm working on one right now that's kill 40,000 dudes. And there's another one that's kill 500 dudes. Probably just in melee. There it is. There it is. Alright, who's left? Normally, the naming system for orcs is something or other boy. So, mech boy. Shoot a boy. Do you think it would be possible to make a game where you play as an orc, or do they not? I mean, like, generally speaking, I think you could. If you played as someone, like, important, like a big knob, or like, Thraka or something like that, you could probably do that. But they don't really, like, have much strategy. It would be a dumber version of this game, which I think could be okay. I think I mean, like, they tried...
Out of fuel.
Oh, of course it is. Well, orcs are technically asexual because they breed by, like, you know, exploding into fungus. So...
This is Primus Command. Orcs inside the perimeter.
Oh, they've got Basilisks! Basilisks are my favorite Imperial Guard, like, weapon. And they got Hellhounds, and then some sort of emplacement, I don't know what that is, but Basilisks, dude, we're going to look at the Basilisks. Basilisks! They're so fucking fun! I don't care, I'm looking at the Basilisk. Oh, I love this thing.
He said you require air transport
What?
to the Calkis facility.
Yeah.
The fastest way to reach it. We have no time to spare.
Your men are already on board that Valkyrie, and the squadron's ready for liftoff. We'll get you to Calkis with all speed. It's time the Imperial Guard brought the fight to the orcs.
Okay. Are we getting in a chopper now? Aw, it's good. Part 3, the weapon. How many parts are there to this game? Lieutenant.
Look sharp. Orc flyers inbound.
Captain Titus, I need a gunner to man the heavy bolter.
Rail shooter? Yeah. Hey, it's Taka Jets and Storm Boys! Storm Boys are great because you can attack, you can advance and charge in the same turn. The problem is that they explode sometimes if they try and do that. It's great. Storm Boys are just boys who decided to strap rockets to themselves. I'm glad he drove up just for us to see him. Storm Boys can also charge flying units, which is interesting. They're really weird in Orc culture and generally not liked because they get to fight faster than anyone else, which means they get to do the killing and other people don't. And Orcs don't like that because they want to do the killing. I mean, I can only see one side, so... Oh, God. I'm just gonna aim for the dudes flying it. Oh, okay. He's totally fine. The Imperial Guard guys, they're dead. They're super dead. But it's okay, because Space Marines! Space Marines!
Coming, Lieutenant. Valkyrie 2 is down. I require immediate transport.
We're on approach, Captain.
What happened to my Warhammer? My Thunderhammer, I should say. Sorry, I don't play the good boys. Wait a minute, do I have... Yes, I do. Who's doing that? Can you stop? Okay, hold on. Hold on, guys. There he is. What happened to the hammer? I don't know, I guess I left it. Okay. Oh, someone got mad at him for trying to shoot at me. Free kills. There it is. Being restricted to guns is pretty... yeah, it is, but... you know, it's fine. Oh, wait, hold on. There it is. Alright. For reals, though, next save point, we call it. This is a nice 4-hour stream. 2 hours on this, and then 2 hours in arcade, so...
Valkyrie on approach.
Pretty good.
What is the Inquisitor's status?
The remainder of the squadron has escorted his craft to the outskirts of the Calcis facility.
Very good.
What's the difference between a Gretchen and a Grot? Gretchen is specifically those guys. Grot is just generally used for any sort of slave. Hey, Luge. How you doing?
Thank you. And good luck.
Heresy.
Where is it?
The device is secure, Drogon.
What are you waiting for, then? Further delay is intolerable.
Inquisitor, are you alright?
Yes.
Orcs are okay without an arm or a leg. Like, they generally get them swapped out anyway. Swap Vengeance Launcher for... Oh, can I choose what I'm dropping? Oh, neat. I would like that, I think. And the Power Axe. Actually... Hey, Natalie, how you guys doing? I just felt like shooting him. I mean, like... Orcs have doctors, but again, it's sort of like anything with orcs. They think that it works, so it does. They don't have a whole lot of internal organs, or they have more than they need, actually. So it's fine. They have doctors, yeah. Like, you notice, like, sometimes these guys have, like, bits of metal strapped to their face or something, or, like, cybot, or, like, cyber stuff. It's because that's how they do medicine. Just sort of, like, slap a new one on. Like, that guy had, like, an eye implant. Why? Because, you know, it's a good replacement for an eye, right? It's fine. It all works out. Alright, where are you at? Yeah, saw off an arm, replace it with a gun. Saw off a leg, replace it with maybe a gun. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Like, how much more killy can you make something? Like, stop thinking about trying to make... Well, thank you, extra hot eggs. Happy Egg Day, everyone. I forgot to mention that. That's apparently a thing. You know what? You're not doing shit. I'm just gonna say it. Random heretical jackass, you're not doing shit. Like, you're definitely doing something you're not supposed to. Like, you're messing around with warp technology. Cut torso, replace with gun. Egg. Wasn't there like a Quentin Tarantino Grindhouse movie about a girl with like a gun leg? Oh fuck. Oh god. Jim Shields, thank you for the sub. Planet Terror. There it is. Actually, this is probably a good stopping point. Despite the fact that I just got a sub and everyone just came over to watch, I should probably call it here. Because that's a save point. And I've been going for about 2 hours, and I don't really want to keep Herman or Tilda canned for that long. So let's look at the art, see if there is any. I kind of don't imagine there is. Thank you for the 10 bits, there, TwitchBot. I'm going to link the eBay auction again. Real tip to do an eBay I've found is, you know, wait until the last day, and then have your max bid set. I learned this when I was bidding on orcs, actually. Have your max bid set, and then wait for, like, the last 5 seconds. And then pull the trigger. And then everything goes haywire, and then maybe you win. And that's how I won. That's how I sniped quite a few things away from some people. But that's the painting I'm selling right now. I'm gonna try and sell one a month. I think that's gonna be the thing. That way, I'm only adding one new painting every month, rather than, you know, 2 to the apartment. Eventually, that's gonna be a problem, but you know, it is what it is. Anyway. It doesn't look like there's any art. I can't imagine what you would even do. Yeah, honestly, if anyone's going to win, it's either going to be Khorne or it's going to be the Orcs. I feel like they have the best bet or best chances at winning because there's just too many of them. Tyranids, they're not going to win against the Necron, so I feel like the Necron will probably take him out. Replace Art with Herman. I don't know where Herman is. I think he's put up again, but yeah. So if you want to see me play more of this, let me know. If you don't want to see me play more of this, let me know. And we'll see what works out. But I'm going to call it there. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to host whoever's live, but I'll see you guys later. Bye.